Saturday was an incredibly sad day. Jesus' body was put in the tomb. A large stone was put in front of the door. The priest asked to have guards stand outside the tomb and make sure no one went inside. This was a day of darkness and grief for all who knew our Savior. His apostles had no idea what the next move was. Do they continue his teachings or just move on and continue their lives and be thankful for what was? I can only imagine the extreme pain both the Marys felt, as well as those that he had healed that were there. It had to be comparable to nowadays losing a child or an extremely close loved one. Something recently I've fallen into the trap of doing is when something like this happens in my family, I say, you know what, it's okay. I'll see them on the other side and get it out of my head so that I'm not filled with pain and grief. Talk a lot about it being okay because we're sealed to them and we can see them again. We should remember the Savior said to mourn with those who mourn. And Saturday was such an extremely sad day for so many people. And in the scriptures it shows us that they did exactly that. They mourned with each other and loved each other through the pain, which was exactly what the Savior taught us. I will say though, there's a fine line with mourning too long. The adversary wants us to stay in the darkness and grief of Saturday forever and never see that glorious light that comes with Sunday. There's a conference talk about this very thing I'd like to share a passage from. The talk is by Elder Joseph B. Worthen and is titled Sunday Will Come. Quote, "If I testify to you in the name of the one who conquered death, Sunday will come. In the darkness of our sorrow, Sunday will come. No matter our desperation, no matter our grief, Sunday will come. In this life or the next, Sunday will come." I encourage all to remember this passage, whether it be a spiritual, physical, or emotional trial, the sunlight is right there on the next day. So all of you going through a trial, whether they be small or mighty, I ask you to please remember this one line: Sunday will come. I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.